Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube tarot channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn. For the main part of the reading, I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. For the sign of Capricorn. Please allow these messages to be clear and accurate and to provide heavenly guidance to everyone who needs it. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. I'll go over these cards once I lay them out. Okay. So we have crown chakra coming up at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to talk about this in a different order than what I usually do, because coming up in the past placement, we have the number 1, awareness. I'm just going to consult the book. These are the black border in this deck are the major arcana. The number 1 is the magician card. This is telling me that, you have all of the tools, everything that you need to create whatever it is that you want, right? You can see the crown chakra really, really lit up there. And, that's very powerful. That's very powerful energy. That's the energy from which, one can manifest. That's the energy from which one can create. That's the energy from which one can call in new energy. So new love, new business, new a newfound vigor for life, that kind of thing. At the heart of the reading, you have the number 13, transformation. I forget what sign it was that got this. It might have been Virgo, which is your, earth sign sister. But you can see here in this card, I love the green on the card. I like the butterfly wings, although they look slightly tattered. So, it does suggest sort of having to go through something that was quite difficult. It could be even something that you're experiencing now, or, it could be sort of coming up. It could be, speaking from like personal experience, I know that like, if you come into sort of like a spiritual awakening or new spiritual ascension, it can require sort of the crumbling of old beliefs, the dissolving of relationships that sort of no longer jive with your newfound vibe. And you can see there's like a mask that this person is putting away, or is finding, it could be someone else who's wearing a mask around you, because I am picking up that there may be some kind of external energy. So you'll have to apply this, however it resonates for you. So coming up at the bottom of the reading, we do have foundations and achievements. And this is a really beautiful card. It kind of reminds me of, I'm still learning this deck, but in the wisdom card, which is the Hierophant, which is not out here currently, but you almost see like a family like this house here, and these 3 people look very similar, and they have a rainbow. Of course, the, in that card, there's a man who's holding like sort of a holy book, and there's a sun, which reminds me of like the sun card and strength, happiness, right? He's either walking away or to this family. I think that card came out in the like September reading that I did for all signs. So if you want to, see that card, you can probably go check that out. I think that's the video. But yeah, it's sort of reminding me that like, and with this rainbow here, it's almost as if, and it was like 444 on the clock when I saw that, which is a sign that your angels and your guides are around you, supporting and protecting you. But it's almost as if you had to walk away from certain foundations or achievements, right? That brought you joy, most likely, right? This could be like, you know, your family unit, but you have sort of differing beliefs, or you want to move sort of far away from them, that kind of thing. So you're setting out on your own new path and removing a mask that you were wearing that didn't really suit you, you know, even though it makes you happy, even though there's a lot of love there. So I am sensing, you know, and with that transformation as well as the awareness and what we have coming up in the future placement, this is the number 3, heartache and loss. I might reference the book on this one because I'm not as familiar with this card. It does remind me of like that 3 of Swords energy. It's unclear to me right now whether this is more your energy, Capricorn, or whether this is someone else. I'm picking up maybe more on the latter, and it's sort of like, you know, you're coming into a newfound awareness, which is causing a transformation for you. And you have these past foundations and achievements in the past. And for someone or something involved in the situation, it's causing some heartache and loss. It's like a little bit of like, I'm getting like a little bit of like a bittersweet sense. Yeah. And crowning the reading, you have intuition. So with your, you know, crown chakra lit up here, it's like, oops, and I'm not showing you a card. Yeah, your crown chakra, that's this card. I'm still working on my camera angle, so let me know what y'all think about the different setups in the videos and stuff, but that's my dog playing with toys. So with your crown chakra lit up here with the awareness card, your intuition, you know what this is, you know, I'm sort of getting the sense that this is stuff that's already happened or is happening, and you have stand your ground here, right? So this is really telling me it's like, move forward in this transformation. It might be super difficult, but it will be well worth it in the end, is sort of what I'm picking up off of that. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this reading using the Morgan Greer Tarot. We have the King of Pentacles that was at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups in reverse, so this could be talking about, you know, some kind of lost love situation, or, you know, again, something where there was previously happiness, but perhaps no longer, or, you know, it doesn't satiate you sort of all the way. I'm also seeing the Death card, which can represent the sign of Scorpio and also represents transformation as well. So let's clarify this reading for the sign of Capricorn. I'm also seeing the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So again, speaking to that sort of, you know, previous foundations, but needing to sort of set out on your own and set new foundations. So in the previous readings this week, the way I had been clarifying these cards was a different methodology. I was using a different deck as well, but I'm going to just do something new here today. We'll see what happens. There's that Knight of Cups again. Okay, perfect. So, and we have, interesting, we do have the Seven of Swords coming up on the bottom of the deck. So Capricorn, again, unclear as to whether this is your energy or perhaps an external energy, but we do know that Seven of Swords can be talking about, you know, potentially sneaky energy. Let's just see what comes up here. Because we do have the number 1 with the Five of Swords, or the awareness card with the Five of Swords, remember? So that's that crown chakra. So again, whatever this sort of conflict was, whether it was an internal conflict or whether, you know, it was some kind of external conflict because there was like a disagreement, maybe let's say like with your beliefs or something like that, with people around you, you know, there's a sense of having put your swords down. I'm picking up that whether it's you or someone else, you know, it's almost like a conciliatory energy, but maybe it's not necessarily earnest. You know what I mean by that? So it's sort of, I'm trying to remember, like, did this come up in a previous reading or was it just like in a conversation with a friend? So many things in life I feel like blur together, but almost like, you know, someone who is always like, okay, like you're right, you know, or I'm sorry, but they're not actually really registering what happened or what was said, and so therefore it doesn't actually lead to a change in behavior. So it's a little bit of like a manipulative energy that's coming up here. And I just saw the World card in reverse too, so that could be another earth sign, Virgo. You could be dealing with another earth sign here, or as we know, like swords energy can be air energy as well. Again, use your intuition and discernment to figure out, you know, who you are in this reading and how this reading resonates for you. Again, with the foundations and achievements, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is, again, your energy as an earth sign. 10 of Pentacles represents stability, sort of having it all. This can be, you know, in a relationship, or it could be in a work situation, being a boss, that kind of thing. Again, I am getting a sense of like, this is in the past. So the stability, I feel like, was really in the past. Not to say that this can't be found again. I sort of feel like you are setting out on a new journey in order to sort of recreate this for yourself, but just like on a different level or on a new level. But yeah, it's like there is an intonation here of walking away with that 8 of Cups with the transformation. So again, walking away from things that we have emotional attachments to, things that we, you know, once loved or continue, you know, still do love. Love is always there, right? So, but again, it's like taking off a mask, something that doesn't fit anymore, or, you know, this could be someone else, perhaps this, you know, perhaps this like sneaky manipulative energy with that conflicting energy that we felt coming out around that awareness. Perhaps this is someone from the past who's walking away from that kind of behavior and is themselves going through some kind of transformation. It's possible. With the heartache and loss in the future placement, we have the Knight of Cups. Again, and I saw that while I was shuffling this. So this can be water sign energy. So we pretty much have everything. Oh no, we don't have wands. We don't have fiery energy really, but we have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. Again, I am getting that it's almost like, you know, maybe someone no longer wants this offer of love, this cup of love, or, you know, it could be sort of like waiting for someone to come back around. You know, like especially if this is talking about someone from the past who maybe was like a little bit manipulative or sneaky, waiting for them to come back around with some kind of offer or an apology. But it's unclear here, like whether or not they're actually coming forward, you know. Perhaps they or you is still in a state of heartache and loss and is unable to offer or be receptive to this. Again, you'll have to use your intuition with regard to what this is. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming up with, can y'all see that? Okay, the number 2 intuition card. So this is saying to me that you likely know what this is. This number 2 intuition, I believe, is the High Priestess card in this deck. And with that Knight of Pentacles, you know whether this is you moving forward sort of in a guarded fashion into something new, or whether, you know, this may be someone coming towards you. But again, with that Knight of Pentacles, they would be moving slowly. It's the slowest moving knight of the deck. So I am going to just pull an oracle card for you guys, Capricorn. I'm seeing financial discipline here at the bottom of the deck. What are the messages for Capricorns? I'm also seeing spiritual partnership. I'm seeing perseverance. So I am picking up, this could very well be your energy, this Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn. Keep moving forward with what it is that you're doing. Even, you know, maybe especially if it's hard. Like oftentimes the most worthwhile things in life are the hardest to do. They're the hardest decisions to make, but it's worthwhile in the end. So have perseverance. I will just read the affirmation for this card super quickly for y'all. So it says, with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. Awesome. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am available for personal readings. All those details are down below. I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Control.